Welcome to Crypto Bulls Club. My name is Soham and I welcome you to this live daily news wrap up. In this segment, we cover all the latest news and happenings from the world of cryptocurrency for the last 24 hours. And this is a regular phenomenon that we are going to continue, guys. We have just started about a couple of days back and we have got some very good response from you guys. And there have been requests to continue this session. So this session is going to continue, it's going nowhere. Okay, so let's jump on straight to some of the news that is coming out. Okay, let's jump in. The first news comes from India itself. India's first cryptocurrency index launched and how it will work, what it means for investors. Now, if you know CryptoWire, which is a global crypto super application, which is a special business unit of the Ticker Plant, they have launched a crypto index right here in India. It will cover the top 15 most widely traded cryptocurrencies that are traded on the regular and some of the largest crypto exchanges, and they are some of the largest in regards to the market capitalization. Now, how will it work? Basically, they have formed a committee comprising of domain experts, industry practitioners, academicians that will select cryptocurrencies from the top 400 coins in terms of market capitalization. Now, this is important. Now, these coins have to be traded for the last 90% of the days during the review, and they will select the top 15 cryptocurrencies out of the ones that they are there. Now, how will this help? This is very, very important. How will this index help us as Indians, and how it will help crypto adoption here in India? Now, as a cryptocurrency index will help to create index linked products. Now, globally, there has been a lot of news about crypto ETFs coming out. Now, Canada has already approved a couple of crypto ETFs. In the US, they have actually approved some future ETFs. And I don't think, guys, India will be too late in here as well, right? So, the IC15 index is a benchmark of the underlying crypto market with a diversified representation of all the market sentiments. Now, for people, if you take a closer look at this index, this will actually help in understanding how the market is and the sentiment of the market in short. Like, for example, how we have the Nifty Bank Index here in India itself, right? It gives an sentiment and gives an understanding of the overall banking sector. Similar thing is there for the crypto IT index as well, wherein we get a feeling of the complete IT industry as a whole. Now, moving on to some other news from here. Now, some great news is coming from Airbnb. Now, Airbnb users want crypto payment options according to a Twitter poll done by the CEO. Now, this is absolutely very, very important and a critical step. As you know, Airbnb is one of the largest companies going around in the internet space, right? And they are actually thinking, or they are actually contemplating about enabling crypto as a payment method. Now, this is Brian Chesky, the CEO of Airbnb, and he tweets that he got 4,000 suggestions. Here are the top 6. Number 1, and the most the most requested feature for Airbnb is that they want crypto to be a mode of payment, to be they want crypto payments enabled on the Airbnb platform. And as far as I understand, the internet sector and the startup space, they are going to listen to their customers, right, guys? And given the the pandemic that is going on, and the demand that is going down, I believe that they are going to apply this as well. Moving on to the next news. Top Bitcoin mining country, Kazakhstan, tons of internet among protests. Now, as you know, Kazakhstan is the second largest, when it comes to the Bitcoin hash rate. Now, there has been some kind of instability going on in Kazakhstan lately, and because of this, the Kazakh government had to actually stop the internet services. Now, how will this impact? Now, if the hash rate goes down, guys, if the hash rate goes down, there could be chances that the Bitcoin price might actually suffer. We saw what happened when there was this crackdown on these Chinese miners as well, right? When the Chinese miners went off, they were actually, the Bitcoin price was actually coming down, and the hash rate actually plays a major role in the bear market. The hash rates are low, thereby contributing to the lower prices. Now in Kazakhstan, if we are seeing that this is actually prolonged, then we could see some correction in the Bitcoin price. And the sudden drop that we saw yesterday evening, one of the reasons could very well be that sudden drop in the hash rate in Kazakhstan as well. Now moving on to some of the other news. El Salvador prepares 20 bills to provide legal framework for Bitcoin bonds. Guys, El Salvador is taking, it's taking leaps and bounds, right, to mainstream Bitcoin. Now some of the other, some of the features that this will have will be actually be, government issued Bitcoin bonds would be issued in El Salvador. Now, according to Nayib Bukele, who is the president of El Salvador, and according to me, is one of the most forward-thinking leaders going around in the globe right now. Right, El Salvador is a small country. According to him, some of the predictions for 2022 is, of course, we all are thinking that Bitcoin will reach $100,000, but more from the fundamental side of things, two more countries will adopt Bitcoin as a legal tender. It will become a major electoral issue in the US elections this year. The Bitcoin city, which El Salvador plans to construct, will commence construction. Volcano bonds will be oversubscribed, and there will be a huge surprise at the Bitcoin conference, guys. The Bitcoin conference held at Miami in the USA. It's one of the largest, if not the largest, Bitcoin conference going around in the world. He's speaking of some kind of surprise there as well. Now, what are the volcano bonds? The volcano bonds will actually, fund the energy that they plan to take out of the volcanoes to power the Bitcoin mining in El Salvador. Now moving on to the next news that we have over here is that Cardano, right guys, Cardano has been actually partnered with Samsung, if you can see right here, and this news has just come up in the last couple of hours, and the Cardano community has tweeted this thing that Samsung is actually partnering with Cardano to plant 2 million trees in Madagascar. Now, as we all know, Cardano has been taking a few steps towards its mainstream adoption, especially in some African countries and specifically in Madagascar. So Samsung will actually use the Madagascar or the Cardano blockchain to actually claim land there in Madagascar. Now moving on to the most favorite and the most requested part, the market roundup. So currently the total market cap is at about 2.37 trillion, down about 0.6% in the last 24 hours. Bitcoin is trading at around the $46,600 mark, down about 0.2%, and in a weekly basis it is down about 2.3%. Ethereum is also following what Bitcoin is doing, and so is BNB. So these are mostly flat indexes, guys, but there is a little bit of concern on the Bitcoin chart, which I will cover in the later part of this video as well. If we take a quick look on some of the top gainers of the weeks, the top gainers of the day rather, then SafeMoon, right? SafeMoon of all coins has gained more than 24%, actually more than 25%. It was up, and in the last 1 hour it has corrected by more than 5%. So it was actually up more than 25% in the last 24 hours. Followed by Chainlink. Now, Chainlink, I am very, very confident about Chainlink. I am a believer in the Chainlink Oracle system, and as you can see, as from our videos that we have been regularly covering Chainlink, we have been a believer in Chainlink, and Chainlink is finally seeing some traction, right? Chainlink has this kind of structure wherein when all the market sleeps or moves sideways, Chainlink seems to be gaining. Followed by SNX. Now, if you have been following our Telegram channel, we told you that we are going to buy synthetics at about $6.7 after it started its rise, and it's already up about 7.5% in the last 24 hours. Now, followed by VeChain. Now, the news from VeChain is that they are going to launch one of their stable coins. If that is the case, then you can expect much more higher side on the VChain prices as well. And we can, my price target for VChain is somewhere around the 13 cents mark going forward, and followed by Helium, which is up about 7%, and Sushi, which is up about close to again 7%. Now, there's not much action in the market except for this Chainlink and SNX in the top 100. Yeah, SafeMoon is also there, but I am not a firm believer in SafeMoon as well. Now, let's go deep to the charts. Right here, the most favorite part. The Bitcoin price, as I told you, it's coming at around $46,400 on Bitstamp. If I were to talk about the key levels of support and resistance, currently we are on a major level of support, guys. Right, let me zoom into this, that will be easier for you. And let me quickly see what's going on right here. It is coming at a support range of approximately the 61.8, guys, on the daily time frame, and it is coming at around the 45,837. We had multiple bounces of it, guys. We had multiple bounces, and I strongly believe that we are in this range from 45,000 to about $49,000, and probably it is the consolidation period. I expect this not to be the distribution. So Bitcoin is again at around the $45,800 mark. If we take a closer look at the RSI, I feel the RSI is forming a double bottom right here, right? So which is actually good right here. And the prices keep on consolidating within the range of, majorly in the range of 48,000 to 45,000. Nothing much is happening on the Bitcoin price, but guys, I feel another move towards the $50,000 is on the cards. Why is that? Take a look at the Gaussian channel. We are getting rejected at the Gaussian channel multiple number of times, and the bottom layer of the Gaussian channel is coming at around the $50,000 mark, as you can see right here. And I believe we will see another move to about $49,800 or $50,000, and we'll again be rejected and will come down if we are not getting any great fundamental news, guys. Okay. On the moving average side of things are not looking too great, to be honest with you. And if you take a closer look at the moving averages, the 20 week is actually crossing below the 50 week, and 20 day is actually crossing below the 50 day rather. It is the 20 days actually crossing below the 200 day, beg your pardon. And also the death cross is coming around, guys. The death cross is when the 50 day crosses below the 200 day. This will not be a good scenario for the Bitcoin price, right? I feel another leg down to the 43,000 is on the cards. Now, if I were to talk about the key levels of support from the volume perspective, now why are we stuck in this range? Look at this, guys. If you can see this price range right here, 47,958, guys. Okay, this is the price range, and this has the maximum amount of resistance. As you can see right here, this line indicates the resistance. You can see multiple number of times we have held it as a resistance, and a few times we have held it as a support. Not really, but we need to go above this. We need to go past this range, right? This range is coming at around the $50,000. If we cross this range, there's not much left on the top except for again a bigger resistance right at about the $60,000 mark. So this is a very important indicator. I strongly recommend to use this, and this gives us some idea about the range of the Bitcoin price and where the support and resistance is coming in regards to the volume. So thank you so much, guys. If you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer. Let's do a quick Q&A if you want, right? Quick Q&A. If you want any quick Q&A. All right, I think it's been around 14 or 15 minutes. The initial idea was to complete this within the 5 minutes, but yeah, it's okay. If you like the content, I appreciate it, and I'll be doing more of these live sessions. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay blessed, stay happy, take good care of yourselves. Bye-bye for now.